Just had to make a video today because I haven't made a video in a while. So and I just get these Instagram messages all the time about people that have been like listening since like freaking episode 4, and like right now I think we're on like episode 100, which is freaking dope. But I mean, a lot of this shit is really boring. I feel like a lot of the people on social, the entrepreneurs, like it seems like their life is so extravagant, but and they probably are like some people, but overall, like social media is deceiving in general. But you're probably here to probably relate in some way. Entrepreneurship's fucked up. Like no matter how good you are at the game, there will always be this just stupid shit that even if you're the best planner in the world, even if you're the best executioner in the world, there will always be something stupid that happens. Always be something that like, just like, why? Like why? And then you just have no explanation. And you kind of just have to keep going. That's just part of the game. Part of the game with entrepreneurship. And it's tough. And I mean, like if I just make these little videos and I just save my camera roll, like, I'll be even happy with that. But if I, share with another entrepreneur and, they end up finding value from it in some way, somehow, some form, then great. But I don't have like a big aspiration to have like 1 million followers or anything. Like that's not really one of my goals. If I, end up cultivating an audience from this, then great. But a lot of my motivation for doing this is being able to just look back, because that's one thing I did regret. Was not documenting enough when I was in my early stages, so I can show people or myself, or when I become super huge, I can just show people what my thought process was, and how I was not some fucking wonder kid or some genius kid that I had faced the same damn problems that they face. It's just like I just dealt with them better. But I say that to say, like, it's a lot of just pushing through it and just showing up every single day. Just showing up alone will beat a lot of the competition, and a massive part of it, if you are not working weekends and you still believe in the whole balance mantra thing, you are absolutely retarded. Well, specifically, I'm not speaking very coherent right now, but specifically talking to the people who are just starting to build their company, or in the very, very early stages. Wow, that's a nice Ferrari. In the very, very early stages of growing maybe a specific function in their business, and there's like tight deadlines, there is no chance that you can tell me to just relax on the weekends, to go out and do shit on the weekends. Like, first of all, any ounce of alcohol, let alone getting drunk, is going to disrupt your performance at some level, some form. It's like that's just like a given. Okay, any sort of alcohol will disrupt your mental performance. It will disrupt your physical performance. It may not be super noticeable, maybe at the desk, but it will affect your sleep. It will affect your hydration, then affecting other areas. And it's just kind of like this thing that is like, is it really even worth it? Like, can you even have fun without doing that stuff? It's like, come on, dude. And it's like, why do you even be in that situation to be presented the option to drink, right? So, and I get it. There's times where, get a little loose. But if you're building right now, which is all the time, if you're trying to build something really, truly great, there's no days off. Like, there's actually no days off. And it doesn't mean like you have to have 100%, 100,000 output every single 100,000. I guess that doesn't make any sense, but like 100% output every single hour and every single day of the week. But it's just like, at least show up and give what you got in the tank. You may not have a full tank for that day, and that's okay, because that's how human beings work. It's like, we don't have 100% every day. That's why biohackers exist, is because they want to have 100% every day, but no one does. Well, do biohackers have more in their tank usually? Yeah, But what they end up sacrificing is time, which is like, if you, and then you kind of like enter that equilibrium of like the time spent doing the biohacking could have just been spent at half productivity of work, you know. There could also be that, you know, but if you ask me, I think there's a balance with biohacking in general. I do sauna, I do cold tub. Did I do it today? No. Did I do it yesterday? No. For both days, today and yesterday, I had to work to about 6. Today was like 6. Yesterday was like 6:30, 6:45, and I get to work usually around 7. So pretty hefty work days. I mean, I'm working, give or take, 70 hours a week. Not crazy. Well, actually probably 80, because I'm usually, a lot of times I'm thinking about work at the gym, and I'm essentially still communicating with my team members and still strategizing. I mean, like, business is on my mind 24/7. Like, I fall asleep to business podcasts. Like, I'll listen to SaaS Academy, or I'll listen to Alex Hormozi sometimes. But I mean, actually, I'm lying. Most of the time, if I'm trying to fall asleep, I have to listen to a podcast or listen to something, or I will start thinking about business. I'll start thinking of like how I can strategically attack things and all this stuff, and it's like, it's not really that productive, because I end up fucking up my sleep, and then like the more loops I have with this is like, okay, I continue to ruin my sleep even more, and it's kind of this vicious cycle. So I end up just not trying to, I just end up trying to distract myself, my brain, by listening to podcasts to get my mind off business for at least 1 fucking second, so I can fall asleep at least. And then the next day I wake up straight to work. Like, I literally wake up and I check my emails. And you can tell me like that's so unhealthy or whatever, but like, I don't give a shit. Like, I literally don't give a shit. I really focus on the inputs I can do, the things I can do to drive the outputs I want to make. And sometimes there's diminishing returns, and how I'm doing it, it's like fail fast, learn from other people, and just get to that output as quick as possible. And not to mention, wow, this guy's an idiot, that guy's an idiot. And not to mention, like, the US is about to enter a recession. Like, people literally have less money in their pockets every day. Like, we're like at an all-time low as far as like spending power. Like, we do not have a large spending power. Okay, if you were to want to buy real estate now, wait. And this is a very evil thing for me to say, but if you wanted to get real estate really cheap, there's a crash coming. Like, there's going to be some sort of crash coming very soon. It's just a matter of, it's like right now, it's like the balloon is getting so fucking big that's like, it should have popped like so long ago, but it's not popping. Now, can I give you the actual explanation of this? Hell no. I don't know anything about that. But what I do know from anecdotal data, from what I've seen, is like, this shit should have popped like many fucking years ago. Well, not many years ago, but like a couple months ago at least. You know, it's like printing all this cash, prices raising, unemployment's like all-time high. It's like, people don't got money. It's getting more and more expensive to live, and I've seen it, and it just hasn't popped yet.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Please proceed into the lobby.
And like, it's about to pop. It's a matter of time. But what I can do is, I can't control the market, but I can control the inputs I have, and just doing what I can. And I would say for sure, business has definitely been harder than ever. It's just like problem after problem after problem after problem. It's like, fuck, you know, even with the right guidances we have, it's like, it's not enough, you know. It's just so much more to it. So we put a ton of time and energy into this stuff, and really make sure things work out really, really well. But I don't know what the fuck HWI is. Oh, there we go, guys. So I'll see you guys later. I'm at the gym now. I'm just gonna freaking nail this workout, and I'm just gonna think.